All right, we got JJ Redick. It's incredibly difficult to beat a LeBron team 4 times in a series. He's just unbeatable in the playoffs. He's so tough to beat. All it takes is a certain level of intellect to get to his level. Oh, sorry. And it just takes a certain level of intellect to get to his level. When he's talking to DeMar DeRozan on his podcast, I think they came out today or last night. I listened to the whole thing at work today. DeMar was having to talk about having to face LeBron every year. And he's just like, he said the only thing on that team's head the whole time was we just had to get through one guy. And he said it sucks that the 1 year that he left to the West was the same year he did.
And then
so he's just like, damn, like,
was it my fault?
Yeah, he said, was it me? And then he goes, nah, it wasn't me. But he said he definitely missed it. And he said that both times he went back to Toronto that he missed the fans and stuff because they were so big and huge. And
he didn't want to leave.
No, of course he didn't.
He did not want to leave Toronto. That was his home.
And Camilo is his boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's not forget that there is a footnote to that championship of KD and Clay both being injured. Mm-hmm. There's a footnote. Sure. So who knows? Maybe DeMar was there instead of Kawhi. They might have still got it done. Like,
yeah, probably.
I don't know. Clay and Curry were heating up towards the end.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because Clay went down.
Yeah, Clay went down.
And they won.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have won if Clay didn't go down Game 7.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking obvious if you was watching the game.
Yeah, but we're facing it ourselves. Being a LeBron team 4 times in a series, it's pretty crazy. You need 2 of the best shooters of all time to do it, huh?
They got eliminated by Joe Johnson, right, 1 year? I mean, that's like a little bit too much slack. I know it's LeBron, but it's not like DeMar and Kyle Lowry were not fucking infamous for playing like shit during the playoffs. Well, Kyle Lowry more so than DeMar, but still, both of them.
But Kyle during that last year wasn't bad.
Yeah, but he didn't have DeMar then. Bro, they both play like shit. Like,
I was watching the video and DeMar was saying how smart LeBron is because they're playing him in the playoffs, and there's a player that forgot the play, and LeBron literally told him to play.
Yeah,
the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. Everyone was acting like that snooze. Wasn't it Patrick Patterson who did that?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was new. Like that came out
on the news. It was on Sports.
Yeah, DeMar was like, I've never told anybody this before, and then I'm like, no, we knew that. That's literally been news.
It's top
secret, it was
but...
like I forgot who it was. They got like called in off the bench, like they got subbed in, and they were like all lost. And LeBron goes, "Bro, your spot's over there. He's gonna hook around, and you're gonna go up and screen him, and then go back." And then everyone on the Raptors was just like dumbfounded.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're just like, whoa, like, do we still run it? And then the bell rang, and that's exactly what the whistle blew, and that was exactly what they did. It was like the dude.
LeBron probably got the steal, dunked it on the other end.
I'm sure LeBron
laughed at this guy.
Has a high level of intellect during the season when he's playing each team back to back. But for LeBron to be able to study your team for a 7-game series,
it's a wrap.
His IQ is different.
Crazy.
That's funny, bro.
It's like Popovich. That's like Belichick going down there and just.
There was even a story because now, thank God, Eric Spoelstra's finally validated it, and he's been on a big stage, and now everyone can start praising him and start putting him in the conversation for best coach in the league, which they always seem to forget his name and was an afterthought before this year, but we've all known.
Heat coach.
So now nobody can say that LeBron's never had a good coach. But I did hear some things about I forgot where I heard this. Since I started this podcast, I started listening to a lot of basketball stuff. But apparently there was one time that LeBron was like it was during a finals, I think. I think it was Dallas or I don't know, but it was like a game. I don't remember what the setting was, but Spoelstra was like, we're gonna run this play. And then LeBron goes, no, we shouldn't. And Spoelstra like looks at him like, what are you talking about? And he goes like, no, dog, don't you remember we ran that play last year? And this is what happened and we got shut down. We should do this instead. And Eric goes, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then they did it. And then the play worked out. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, this dude has like photographic basketball memory about everything. He can recall plays.
I've seen interviews where he just like giving the interviewer details of the last 10 plays.
Yeah. So do you think this adds to his whole #1 overall discussion?
Yes, for sure.
Definitely.
100%.
You think Michael Jordan had that?
To a certain extent, I think he did.
Yeah, I think so.
He had to have.
Right?
Yeah, I think he did. Because Michael Jordan was just a beast of his own as well.
Because the thing that I feel like people really undervalue 2 3-peats. Like I think that's really undervalued because the East was the bigger conference back then. It's like making out the West every year, and the 2 of the biggest dynasties of the last 2 decades, or I guess the last decade, was the Heat and the Warriors. And neither of them got a 3-peat. When the Warriors got together, we thought it was all said and done. Like, well, That's
And he got a
wrap.
three-peat twice.
Yeah, and he got a 3-peat twice. And the only reason he didn't have 7 or 8 straight
Sorry.
Because he
was because
retired.
he retired for a season and a half. The only reason.
Yeah.
And then like what? In like 13 seasons he played, he had the scoring title like 11 times. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like that dude was a beast, was a monster. You think that he didn't have the same level of photographic memory that LeBron does?
Yeah, that's true.
I think
I also think back then, like the play style was completely different to now.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
I think the talent now, I think more even talent throughout the league than there was back then.
You have to be more
Okay.
prepared
Yeah,
for
for
the
sure.
team.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also like this basketball right now is a lot smarter.
Yeah.
Before it was just
definitely.
about going out there and being a baller,
Yeah,
right?
your star
Go out
no,
there,
being a bully.
yeah, go
Motherfuckers just
out,
start punching each other in the face with a ball.
Like
That's what it's
Detroit.
really about. G shit.
go out there and put your heart on the floor, right?
Yeah.
Now it's more about let's run this play. This is a low efficiency play. This is a higher efficiency play. What are you doing? Why'd you shoot that? Like,
All
that
around
was the
though,
play.
like people are just better. Like, bro, if you play 2K and use like the old teams,
I don't know.
and like after like the first 4 people, everybody be like 50 overalls. 'Cause they all suck.
Well, it's because those people didn't give the rights, but yeah.
No, bro, because they probably suck dick. Like that's probably just what it was, bro. Like that's every old team.
Do you care about the 5th best player on an old Spurs team being in 2K?
I
Do you
expect-
think
I
they
expect them
went?
to
We
be
have
better.
to go get that guy. Can put him in the game.
I expected to be better than like a 55 overall.
For
Bro.
What if he died?
No, they didn't care. They didn't care about getting that guy. They're like, let's go get Manu and let's
His
go
face,
get
yeah, but
Tony
his stats,
Parker and
come on,
Timmy and the Admiral. We don't need fucking George John out there on the roster when he
Bro.
was
Everybody having the same damn
when he
face.
played 3 minutes a game. We don't need him on the roster.
Okay.
But all right, yeah, even JJ DeRozan putting big respect to giving his flowers to LeBron while he's still in the league, which is pretty cool that at least the people in the league can see the greatness that's going on right now.
Looks like he hasn't slowed down a bit too.
No.
That's the fucking scary part.
He
No,
just keeps
and-
getting more and more efficient.
Right?